Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Disco Elysium. My name is Chris, I'm here with my co-host Tyler. Say hello, Tyler.
Hi, I'm Tyler, and as you can see, we are very decked out in our new cool cop coat.
That's right. We have found our coat, and it is cool. So, last time we managed to pass a skill check for once and made our way into the harbor. And why not explore a little bit?
Yeah, we can take a bath with Kim in the big old water tower right there. We can be just like the Waltons.
Collecting rainwater.
Let's not do that. Forget you, Measurehead. We don't have to internalize your weird race science. We can do as we please now.
Exactly.
So here's the money.
3 packs worth of cigarette butts.
Aw, ew.
Commodore Red and potent Pilsner bottles.
What are we thinking? Don't tell us you're gonna lick the floor.
All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
How hard? Because it seems pretty tame for a party.
Well, they went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red, and almost 4 packs of cigarettes. It must have been pretty hard.
A homeless person could also have been just squatting here for like a month. Did I do
True,
this?
although this is inside of a secure area, so probably not. Did I do this?
Yeah, did I do this?
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
This is really sad. This is really sad, my god.
Yep.
Yes, this scene isn't exactly ripping with joy. Let's just move on.
You would expect this kind of scene from like 5 Gopniks sitting around squatting.
You might want to move on, Kim, but what I want is to return all these bottles for a deposit.
Yeah, we have to pay for the room tomorrow somehow. I like stealing. I like taking things.
It's not stealing, we bought this ourselves.
Did we?
That's a good point, maybe we didn't. Alright, so the guardhouse is lighting up like a Christmas tree, so I mean it's
Yo, let's go in the rave house. The system
This
is
is
down.
the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
okay. Alright.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. Looks like the inhabitant is rather pedantic when it comes to order.
Let's take the picture.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera.
Why did you take that picture of René?
Oh yeah, we're art cop now. I'm gonna ask him about it.
You're really interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure. As long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time.
Let's leave.
Alright.
Oh yeah, the guy down there.
I was gonna say, that is René Arnoux. That's this guy's apparently his workspace, so yeah, we got something else we can ask him about.
Yeah, while I was playing bocce ball, I'd be like, why do you have a picture of my wife?
Great machines in quiescence.
In croissant. Inspired by that French excellence.
It's like a forest under snow.
Well, that's beautiful. It's very Pacific Northwest. A composite eye of halogen lights. Like, that's a very artsy thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
What's this button? That button.
It doesn't... Oh, you're right, it did. There we go.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marsh. On. Arrête. Off.
I knew arrête means stop because I grew up near St. Boniface.
There you go.
Thank you, French stop sign. Let's leave this alone, because if we start it, we're gonna kill people, I bet.
Alright.
Like, oops, Kim, I accidentally turned the crane on, and now all the protesters are dead.
Tough luck.
And their brains are flayed and nasty from head crabs.
Got nose of fed.
Yeah.
$1.
There's a loony just sitting there.
False. Yeah, I think we actually knew that. Yeah.
What did it say, Cavalsa? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
From way earlier when we were up on the roof. Oh, we've got a thought. Shipyard is oddly quiet. Yes, well, everyone's on strike, aren't they?
oh man, that takes me back just thinking about that. April 2020. No noise on the streets other than just the shipping yards in a big downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Very eerie. I will say no more of that time period.
Musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. Smells like blood. Could be symbolic of anything.
No, it couldn't be pennies either, just coppery.
Found Ultra Series gloves. Interesting.
No, yeah, gloves on.
Oops, that's the wrong.
Now
What?
Kuna will think we're based.
Yeah, +1 half-light, no reason not to wear them.
Oh, it
There
goes
we
with
go.
their outfit really well.
It does go with our outfit pretty well, and yes, here's the photo. Got it. Alright.
He's got the goofy smile in that photo. I like it.
That he does.
He's like, I love my wife, Betty Boop.
That's absolutely correct. Industrial-sized thermos. Wow. Nice.
Oh god, you need a dedicated thermos for coffee, because anything, like if you have a thermos used for everything, like it's gonna smell like coffee no matter how thorough you clean it. And it'll affect all your other drinks.
Alright, well, we can go into this container, or we can talk to this guy.
Talk to this guy.
Alright.
I bet he's interesting.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Evrart.
Just not great lyrics, but I respect the hustle.
Hey man, sometimes you just gotta sing nonsense lyrics to yourself while you do work. I've been there. We all have.
I've done that too. In fact, I remember drawing my journal at work one time, and they're like, "Are you writing to your girlfriend?" I'm like, yeah. Her mom.
That's right, that's right.
I got fired a week later for unrelated reasons. Also, a Polish flag right behind him.
I guess so.
I like Poland.
I don't know what maybe Ubi is the in-universe version of Poland. I guess there's only one way to find out.
Yeah. Oh, Poland's landlocked, I thought.
Fair.
Oh, you know what, let's not map too much of the real world. I apologize.
Poland isn't landlocked anymore. It was once, but since World War II, it got access to the sea.
Under the sea. Alright, let's say hello to him. Let's interrupt his singing.
Alright.
Evrart, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
You're under arrest
See,
for
you're
art
not
crimes.
a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
What is it with you people in scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Oh, what are you doing with these containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am, yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Okay.
He's
Our logic has bumped in with a red check we can take if we'd like.
That's a weird question. What's going on here? He just told us what he was doing. But I know what it's like to be at work and think you can just start a new file management organization while you're waiting for other projects to come through the pipeline. Yeah, let's try this. Yeah, I think we have a good
Alright.
chance. I'm feeling lucky.
Everything is so pretty and red. You and Leo look like brothers as you glance around with similar childlike wonder.
That red is prettier than drabbled green. It reminds
Sure
me.
is, mister. Sure is. Really livens up the place. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
It reminds me of a certain flag that I seem to be very interested in.
Alright.
I hate to break this bonding moment, but the red containers mean they are replacing the company livery with the union livery, which means this strike isn't gonna stop anytime soon.
Well, Kim is the true logic lord, even though we failed at the check. He piped up.
Yeah, thanks, Kim, for telling us that the revolution will happen in one way or another.
Alright.
Do you work here?
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo. I'm like Mr. Everart's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Evrart is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those douce sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio.
Wait, is
But I
his
can't
wife nice
listen
to
the
suckle
radio
or
all
the candy
time.
bars?
There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes I am, yes I am.
I do believe he's talking about the candy bar. Pretty.
It's like, damn, that's pretty brazen. Just be like, I love to fuck my wife, like right in front of two cops.
Is it illegal? Is it illegal, Tyler?
It's not illegal to proclaim in public you love to fuck your wife. It's just you get looks.
You know what? It's illegal to look at me, because that's... Yeah. Shut up.
Chris, I look you in the eye when I'm respecting you.
Alright.
Hold on, who's this Miss Beaufort you mentioned?
Oh, Lizzie, she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Evrart put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
He respects that word. That's obvious.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure. If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
So Evrart trained a lawyer named Miss Beaufort. Interesting.
Alright. A little
Miss
bit of
Beaufort.
information.
And Miss Beaufort was not the woman on the boat. That was somebody else, right? I
No.
honestly forgot her name.
The woman on the boat is the representative of the company. She doesn't work for the union.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really. Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright.
I like how the text referred to him as a little man.
Well, if he's little, he's little. And sometimes you're just little. That's how it goes.
Now, what's in the container over there?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
I think that's probably the one that can be controlled from that control panel we just saw.
And it's full of drugs, or at least the ingredients for drugs. You know, earth.
We have no evidence of that.
gasoline. We don't, but we just fuck around with the controls and just do the, oops, did I do that?
Did I do that?
Sonic.
Alright.
I'm looking for the leader of the dock workers union. Tell me it's him. That'd be funny.
It's not. I believe it's Evrart, but let's find out.
That's true.
Oh, you want Mr. Evrart then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Evrart and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Evrart and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Alright, easy. Just want to know where he is.
Easy,
Oh,
Leo.
Mr. Evrart is usually in his office, of course. But you gotta be quick if you want to see him. He leaves around 10 p.m.
Okay.
Alright, so we can go find him.
Yeah, it's only 8:40, so
Hey,
still got plenty of
beautiful.
time.
I feel like we know where everyone is, so I think we're good to leave.
Alright.
Bye-bye now.
Alright, you want to go in?
Let's hoof it. Ah, we're in a building, and it's red.
Mm-hmm. Lukewarm coffee.
Someone was drinking. I hate pallets. I hate pallets with a passion. I don't know if I've ever talked about this. They're built poorly. You know they function well for their job. Picking them up, you're always going to be liable to splinters. They're just... I hate them. They... Ah!
Alright, well, with that out of the way, do you wish to talk to Mr. Claire?
Yeah, I want to tell you about the sick skateboard trick I did as a teenager on a pallet that fucked me up.
Oh, we can, I mean...
No.
Look here, let's talk to Everett.
Suck to Everett.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you, with a mixture of expectation and impatience. Well, bottom.
I could just leave. Wow, he is Everett. Just leave. Man,
You can always just leave. Nobody can stop you.
that is true. I had a,
Lessons for life. If your boss is making you feel uncomfortable, just leave.
yeah, take his pens if you can.
Exactly.
Are you in charge of the dock workers?
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
That was not the
Evrart-
voice I was expecting.
Evrart Claire, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Wait, what were our initials on the RCM thingy?
I believe HDB.
Oh, so we're Harry Dubois. So we have a full name now.
We might just be. Evrart certainly seems to think that our name is Mr. Dubois.
Yeah, or it's like Dat Boy, Harry Dat Boy.
It could be Harry Dat Boy. We
Yeah,
We could be, sound of a wave crashing on the shore, yes. Don't give up.
I think. Damn it. Let's take a seat.
Alright.
Let's take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He winks at us.
Should we try and play this like we're in on this, despite the fact we have no memory?
Entirely up to you.
This is interesting. This is one of these things where I like trying to think I can play all sides, but it usually bites me in the ass if I do stuff like that. You try to wink back.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable
Oh my God.
chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
God damn it, is this gonna affect our dialogue choices?
Maybe.
God
Oh,
damn it,
by
I'm
the
gonna hate
way,
this.
I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
What?
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
It's comically large.
Yep, we got a comically large novelty check.
Just thinking of the... Joseph Stalin wanted a bite of my ice cream. I said, just one spoonful. He pulled out a comically large spoon.
That's right. That's right.
Wait, you know Gart?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
At least don't thank him for it. What drama, what are you trying to say?
Drama is trying to say that this is a show and you should try not to indulge him for some reason, but it's up to you.
Alright, well, let's just take the comically large check and don't say anything.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or...
No.
What was that?
Volition says no.
Oh, I mean, I heard a slam. That was perfectly timed. I was like, what is that? Was that you?
That was my mouth. If
No, it's all good. I thought that was just
if I'm
perfect.
forced to comment on sounds that leak their way into the recordings unnecessarily, I suppose that could at least be explicit.
No, I'm sorry. That was just perfect timing. Like, no, slam. Like, damn, it's perfect. No, it's cool.
Cool? I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
Go,
The world
go,
is
go.
swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. When he said, don't worry, he actually meant, be very worried.
I feel like I'm leaning towards 2 and 3, but at the same time, I feel like there is a power balance here that I'm unaware of, so I want to play it cool.
I think Evrart is doing his best to make us aware of it.
Yeah. I would appreciate any help you can provide.
All right.
Are you all right, Harry? You seem anxious. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Why would you...
There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, like, why would you say don't be anxious and then describe something that is deliberately anxious, you asshole?
Because he is trying to make us feel anxious. That is why he is doing that.
And he succeeded!
That is exactly why he is doing this. Anyway, we can have a composure check.
I feel like a composure check...
To try not to panic.
that was if you turn to Kim, like, it just says turn to Kim, it doesn't say, like, turn to Kim and play it cool.
I believe turn to Kim would kind of imply that we are panicking.
Yeah,
because we don't choose the option that says don't panic.
let's not panic.
Alright, let's try.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry Because you lost your gun, and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Fuck! I'm sorry, just the horrifying imagery told in such a plain, straightforward fashion. Just, I don't know, I react, like, with laughter to that. I don't know. I feel like we failed to try and stay cool. It's not gonna go anywhere. So what? Men can cry too. I'm a man, damn it.
You
I'm gonna serve myself.
to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. You'll think you're disgusting.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
You're in a stupor.
Why did our morale go up?
I healed it because
okay.
it was down to 1 tick, so I didn't want to risk it getting damaged again, and then we just die.
We die of a broken heart in the union office. I feel like this is a chance where he could just turn this around and just be like, "It's so beautiful that men like you could help a guy like me find his gun." How do you lie about crying? Because I've done that before. It's a lot of fun. Or like you choke on a peanut and you tell people like, "No, I was crying. I didn't choke on a peanut."
That's right.
Shut up. There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe place.
All right.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
I'm as good as it gets, baby. That is the gesture you was thinking of, right?
Yes. You're basically saying you're calling him Mr. Dubois.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions. It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
I feel like sitting in the chair was a bad idea, but I thought it was respectful.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, this man has done nothing but disrespect us since the moment we entered the building, so...
That is true.
He put us in a position of weakness and then crushed us with life.
Yeah, although I probably would have a chair, because it's probably like $40 at IKEA, if you're lucky.
All right.
I want to... Wait, I want to talk about the hanging.
All right.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
I sense there's a but.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines, incredibly talented at opening doors.
Are we going to take a quest that conflicts with Joyce?
I don't know.
I'm postulating out loud, but you don't have to confirm or deny anything. I'm just trying to think.
That's what I did by saying, I don't know.
Fair enough. I feel like if we heard wrong he's, I don't know, he's obstructing justice essentially. So I'm sad that we have to stoop to this kind of way
Chicanery.
of operating. Yeah, chicanery is a good word. So you put stuff in cans. I feel like I've opened a few doors in my life. Opens a line of intrigue, but you know what? No, we're not. We're not door opening people. I don't think we've opened a door forcefully once yet, except for the back of the bookshop. So no, we have
Didn't even try. We didn't even succeed at that.
Yeah, let's say you've heard wrong. We can't even open a door to the asbestos mine in the basement.
Oh, you're being too modest, my friend. But don't worry. This annoying thing I have is completely legal. I just need you to open a door.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
I bet you don't even know anything about the hanging is such a ballsy thing to say. Although that would fuck us over, I think, pretty badly. Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
Why don't you open it yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
What do you mean by a weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
I want to support the union, but this feels crooked.
Interesting. Is the game presenting you with a moral dilemma? Surely not.
No, because the idealized image of the union in my head surely isn't conflicting with this crooked man. No. It's
Who is probably who's, it is implied, committed some type of actual kidnapping / murder in order to get the power that he has.
Yeah, what is co-opting an organization?
Huh?
Ding, 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 you win a car. Thanks, Alex.
That's right. You do win a car.
Ooh.
Alright, well.
I feel like, just like I mentioned before, Steam wishlist, put it on the pile.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
I find that weird that Nardwar would help us do that.
Why? What's weird about it?
I don't know. He seemed very free-spirited in a way that I guess in our initial encounter, it just seemed like he was kind of freeloading. I did not suspect him to be somebody who would kind of aid in that kind of thing.
What kind of thing?
Well, what this task implies.
Well, I mean, I guess.
I don't know.
Contain multitudes.
That's true. I'm also probably just bringing it in the real world because I've known people with that kind of composure and lackadaisical nature that if you were to approach them, be like, do you want to help me incriminate somebody in a crime, or just do you want to spook somebody for a corporate representative? He'd probably be like, no, man, listen to this experimental track I made instead. Do boop boop doop.
Yeah, like I said, people contain multitudes.
That is true. Some people are 5-dimensional. I met Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals?
Yes, we're all trying to do what's best for Martinaise. Don't feel like you shouldn't work with her just because you and I are such good friends. I'm not a jealous guy.
That's what a jealous guy would say.
Hmm.
What happened to Mr. Galmont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
Why would you let an ally like that go if he made such concessions for the previous negotiations?
Let's find out.
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
He's an asshole. I don't know if we want to accuse him of calling him a midget.
Okay.
Actually, no, you called him a midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
We're pals.
We're pals. Anyone under 6'5" is a manlet, according to this man.
Yeah, well.
Actually, can I use that phrase? I'm sorry if that's actually a bad phrase to use.
I mean, you can do what you want.
Oh, okay. I don't want to be rude by accident. Wait, we just asked him, Joyce. Yeah, Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under mysterious circumstances.
Yes, his predecessor.
Yeah.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
No one mentioned casserole.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
What a great misogynist assumptions he's making about this woman.
Evrart Claire. He's great.
Yeah, he does not drink the respect women juice. Why haven't you let her in to see you? Are you hoarding women respecting juice? Do you not have enough?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
That is not
It's
true.
a fortress. He knows she can't get in here.
Our side warfare has similar things to say.
He
Yeah, I
doesn't
like-
want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Joyce is not capable of withstanding measureheads like quote-unquote facts and logic, and she doesn't have the constitution to make the jump like we did.
Yeah, you never know. She seems pretty spry. She could probably jump if she wanted to.
She probably could, do a cartwheel maybe. Evrart, Joyce seems to think Union is lowballing her.
Yes, yes. Low balling, of course. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
All right. Well, we've been through all of these.
Of
That's
course,
everything.
Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gum. Tell her about everything. Evrart doesn't mind.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
All right.
Yeah, just out of curiosity, I quickly Googled, is manlet a mean thing to say? And it in fact is. So I'm sorry to anybody under 6'5" in the audience.
I mean, it's okay. Well, yeah.
Sorry. So that'd be fun.
I mean, all right.
I mean, I'm only 5'11". Aren't you going to ask me how I got in?
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age.
I'm at the peak of my abilities, asshole.
Yes,
Site
yes,
number
Harry.
2.
You are obviously in peak physical condition, and I salute both your initiative and your physical prowess. Very impressive, Harry. Very impressive. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Should we even bring up the drug trade at this point?
It's entirely up to you.
I want to talk about my lost gun, but that nearly gave us a breakdown last time, so I'm afraid.
Fair, but if you want to talk about it, he seems to know something. So
Yeah.
if you want to find it, this might help, but you don't have to.
Why'd you call him Mr. Dubois?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Evrart, I call you Harry.
Really my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
My memory is fine. Mr. Man.
Fair enough.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out with my big fat folder.
He's got a big fat folder.
Ooh.
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips. I guess word has already reached him. No matter. No harm done. It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
How'd you know I lost my
Just
identity?
jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
We can make a red check. Have another look at the folder. Or we can ask questions.
I think we should talk about other matters for a moment. I think my identity can come second to solving the murder.
Okay.
I feel like this
Of
is
course,
leverage he wants to
Harry,
use
of
against
course.
us.
Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me.
I want your badge and your gun. Let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Damn, I don't care about my gun, keep it. Seems like a real shove it moment. I like that, but I still don't know like what our connection is. Why would I know Mr. Evrart?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Sorry, I'm also just thinking out loud at the same time.
No, it's okay. You can talk it out.
I'm just, yeah, we're still collecting who we are. Got in here, and he seems to know a lot about us when we don't. He has this incredible leverage over us. So it's like, what is he like? I don't know. Like, how much should I stand up to this guy in that regard? It's like he's already been awful since we arrived, and I don't know how much more power I want to give him in that regard. Especially if like one of these things is my lost gun.
Well, he already knows we lost our gun, and he's pretty much implying that he knows where it is, and he's not going to give it to us unless, we do what he wants. Like, this is pretty heavily implying, Rhetoric points it out, so...
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, what's the best way forward in order to deal with this, because we've already, acquiesced to sitting down in this awful chair that hurt us, and we already freaked out in front of him, but we need to maintain a level of just composure and stoicness, or stoic, as some would say.
Alright.
I don't care about my gun, keep it.
I don't care about my gun. I love it, Harry. Wish I could be like that, but I can't. I have a responsibility to this community. I can't have a loaded gun out in the streets.
The officer is exaggerating. Of course we care about the missing firearm, and we are actively looking for it as well.
The lieutenant is concerned about the lost gun and feels that the fact you haven't prioritized looking for it is unfortunate, if inevitable, and doesn't put the RCM in a good light.
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition on our hands.
Only in
Alright.
Revachol. Did you even bring up the trade? The drug trade?
You asked earlier, and I don't have any more answers for you.
Sorry. Let's go for it. I'm told the union is involved in the local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any Johnny Fat Guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
The reaction appears to be sincere, but it's impossible to tell with this guy, honestly.
No, I'm not.
You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what? I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
He's hiding his real reaction beneath courtesy.
I saw curses.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
None taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
Well, I don't like this Twilight level of teaming happening right here.
Yep, that's how it goes.
We're just gonna leave. I think there's nothing else to say here.
Okay.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
I was wondering how I should... Wait, great, wouldn't want to be stuck in here. Yeah, confidence.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry.
Alright, well, now we can access the harbor as we see fit.
Nice. Stick it to Measurehead.
Alright.
Hey, Measurehead, the ham sandwich race is getting into the harbor. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, nothing apparently.
Nothing.
Alright, well, we had a nice long conversation with Evrart, and I think that we're going to call it there. So, if you have been, thanks for watching.
And everyone in the audience is beautiful, and I love you, no matter who you are.
Alright, bye.
Alright.